Welcome to the next video from Animation Universal. Continuing the story from the previous part, this time we will delve deeper into the character of the six-eared macaque, Luk Ni Mi Hao. The six-eared macaque is truly an upgraded version of Sun Wukong. According to legend, this six-eared monkey gained its abilities through cultivation. After wreaking havoc in heaven, Sun Wukong consumed countless celestial pills and devoured nearly the entire peach orchard, significantly enhancing his powers like adding wings to a tiger. So, who taught the six-eared macaque the 72 transformations? It certainly wasn't the Bodhi Patriarch. Who is the true master of the six-eared macaque? The Bodhi Patriarch would never be foolish enough to create two monkeys to let them fight endlessly without gaining any benefit. So, who is the master of the six-eared macaque? The answer is none other than the Buddha himself. Let's delve a bit deeper. The primal chaos elder, Hongquan Lao To, had two disciples, Jiyin, who became the Buddha, and Junti, known as the Bodhi Patriarch and Sun Wukong's teacher. The Bodhi Patriarch and the Buddha are considered equally powerful. So why is it that only the Buddha rose to prominence, becoming renowned throughout the three realms, while the Bodhi Patriarch secluded himself in the mountains, teaching disciples year after year? Surely something irreconcilable must have happened between the two. It is precisely for this reason that the Buddha taught martial arts to the six-eared macaque to counter Sun Wukong. Returning to the battle between the real and fake Sun Wukong, when they descended into the underworld to discern truth from falsehood, the judge of truth, De Thing, once said, "I know which one of you is the real Sun Wukong, but I dare not say." The sacred beast of Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva, despite knowing the truth, remained silent. Many believed it was afraid of the six-eared macaque's power, but in reality it feared the force behind the six-eared monkey. That force was none other than the Buddha himself. The story of the monk Xuanzang traveling to India to retrieve Buddhist scriptures is a historical fact in Chinese history. However, it is widely acknowledged that Sun Wukong is a fictional character added by the author Wu Cheng'en to make the story more engaging. Is Sun Wukong a fictional character? If I were to say that Sun Wukong was real, many would widen their eyes and call it nonsense. According to Chinese historians, Wu Cheng'en's original journey to the West largely adheres to historical facts, while the fantastical elements of gods, demons, and spirits are clearly the result of the author's rich imagination. Archaeologists in China have discovered 1,000-year-old murals depicting a monk and a humanoid figure with a monkey-like face, solemnly bowing toward Guanyin Bodhisattva. In another mural, the same monkey-like figure is shown defeating a tiger, and several other murals closely resemble scenes from Journey to the West by Wu Cheng'en. This monkey-like figure is known as Shi Ban Da, hailing from Xianyang, China. Shi Ban Da was described as a person of extraordinary martial arts skill, with a rough, unattractive appearance, wrinkled face, and thick, coarse hair. Because of this, the children in the village called him the monkey-like man. In 629 CE, when the monk Xuanzang passed through Xianyang on his journey to retrieve the Buddhist scriptures, he preached Buddhist principles to Shi Ban Da. Deeply moved, Shi Ban Da pledged his loyalty and accompanied Xuanzang on his pilgrimage to obtain the scriptures. The conspiracy behind the six-eared macaque. Now let's discuss the earth-shattering battle between Sun Wukong and the six-eared macaque. The six-eared macaque, a monkey with 6 ears, could stand in one place and know everything happening in the world, including the past and future. So why did it obediently follow Sun Wukong to meet the Buddha? Wouldn't that be like exposing its master's plan to the public? The six-eared macaque surely knew the Buddha's immense power and that it was no match for him. Going to the Buddha would be akin to attending an unmasking ceremony. There's only one plausible explanation. The six-eared macaque knew that its master, the Buddha, had already orchestrated everything, All it needed to do was follow the plan. As you may recall from the episode featuring the real and fake Sun Wukong, both Sun Wukong and the six-eared macaque sought out the Buddha to reveal the truth. After the Buddha exposed the impostor, Sun Wukong struck the fake monkey with a single blow, causing its soul to leave its body. But could the six-eared macaque really be defeated so easily? Prior to this, their battle had shaken heaven and earth, and not a single strand of the six-eared macaque's fur had been harmed. How could it be brought down with one strike? Furthermore, even if Sun Wukong could defeat it, he wouldn't risk doing so because there was no guarantee that the fallen monkey wasn't actually Sun Wukong himself. As previously mentioned, Sun Wukong and the six-eared macaque shared the same lifeline, meaning that if the six-eared macaque perished, Sun Wukong's body would also turn to ash. Moreover, consider Sun Wukong's grave crimes, wreaking havoc in heaven, disturbing the underworld, disrupting the Dragon Palace, and ruining the Peach Banquet. For such monstrous deeds, he was merely imprisoned under the Five Elements Mountain for 500 years. Meanwhile, the six-eared macaque's offensive impersonation and minor chaos hardly warranted a death sentence. It becomes clear that the Buddha created a villainous monkey to make the real Sun Wukong see himself as the embodiment of good, thereby inspiring him to wholeheartedly assist Xuanzang on his quest. With the Buddha's power teaching the six-eared macaque the 72 transformations was no challenge, nor was giving it a weapon identical to Sun Wukong's Ruyi Jingu Bang. The Buddha then sealed the imposter monkey in the great heavenly amulet, which was none other than the Buddha's golden alms bowl, the same one Ananda and Kasyapa used to beg Xuanzang for his scriptures. The Ruyi Jingu Bang. The truth is, the six-eared macaque is still alive. Defeating Sun Wukong isn't difficult, but making him fully commit to Buddhism, distinguish right from wrong, and eventually attain Buddhahood requires a different approach. Sun Wukong needed to conquer the inner demons within himself to truly transform. Reflecting on the past, when Sun Wukong dove into the sea to seize the iron staff from the Dragon King, the Ruyi Jingu Bang, also known as the sea-calming divine needle, was originally a treasure of the primeval Lord of Heaven. Weighing 13,500 catties, approximately 1/8 of 100 kilograms, it was used to measure the seas and the heavens. The Dragon King showed the staff to Sun Wukong, intending to intimidate him with its immense size and discourage him from taking it. However, few know that it was the Bodhi Patriarch who instructed Sun Wukong to go underwater in search of a weapon and even taught him how to control it. As a result, the Dragon King, having let his guard down, could only watch in silence as the monkey took the staff without protest. Even the primeval Lord of Heaven and the Jade Emperor turned a blind eye, as there was no legitimate reason to demand its return. Having such a powerful treasure made Sun Wukong's already formidable skills even more dangerous, like adding wings to a tiger. But why didn't the Bodhi Patriarch provide Sun Wukong with a treasure or weapon after teaching him martial arts and magic? The answer is simple. Had he given Sun Wukong a treasure, any future misdeeds could have been traced back to him through the weapon, revealing his identity as Wukong's master. The outcast macaque. Returning to the main issue, the Buddha would never allow Sun Wukong to harm the six-eared macaque because both of them would perish if that happened. As the Supreme Buddha, he would not permit such bloodshed at Thunderclap Monastery. Even on the journey to retrieve the scriptures, whenever Sun Wukong was about to strike down a divine mount or servant, their masters always appeared to intervene just in time. If minor figures were protected, how much more so the six-eared macaque? Thus, the Buddha imprisoned the six-eared macaque, his disciple, in the great heavenly amulet to cover his tracks and resolve the issue, much like how he sealed Sun Wukong under the Five Elements Mountain for 500 years. Inside the great heavenly amulet, the six-eared macaque came to realize that he, like Sun Wukong, was merely a pawn in a larger scheme. He began listening intently to Buddhist chants and sermons, absorbing spiritual energy and mastering 108 magical abilities. When Sun Wukong was granted the title of victorious fighting Buddha by the Buddha himself, the six-eared macaque learned of it and became enraged. The evil within him grew stronger, transforming him into a being that was half demon and half god. With his immense strength, he shattered the great heavenly amulet and escaped from the Buddha's domain. He proclaimed himself the outcast macaque and set out to seek revenge against Sun Wukong. This time, Sun Wukong was utterly defeated, suffering severe injuries and fleeing back to the mountain of flowers and fruit. Knowing he couldn't completely destroy Sun Wukong, the six-eared macaque attacked him in a way that scattered his six senses to the winds. This story continues in the sequel, Dark Journey to the West, which I will share with you in the future. The story of the White Dragon Horse. Let's set aside the tale of the four great spirit monkeys for now and delve into the story of the White Dragon Horse. Why does the White Dragon Horse address Zhu Baji as a senior brother when he became Tang Sanzang's disciple earlier? The answer lies in the fact that the White Dragon Horse is not an official disciple of Tang Sanzang. His true purpose is to assist Tang Sanzang in reaching Thunderclap Monastery to meet the Buddha. After completing the journey and earning some merit from the Buddha, he hopes to use this to vindicate his foster father, the Jing River Dragon King. As for his origins, the White Dragon Horse's real name is Ao Li, the third prince of the Western Sea Dragon Palace. His title is Niao Lie. Once, in a fit of rage, he severely injured the son of the heavenly marshal Wu de Xingjun. This caused his father to reprimand him, which led Ao Lie to renounce his family and leave home. Fortunately, the Jing River Dragon King took him in, providing shelter and protection. However, when the Jing River Dragon King offended the heavens and lost his life unjustly, Ao Li was left with no safe haven. Determined to seek justice, he vowed to clear his foster father's name. However, misfortunes often come in pairs. Before he could seek justice, Ao Li faced yet another calamity. In the novel Journey to the West, the White Dragon Horse had a wife, Princess Wansheng, who betrayed him by having an affair with the nine-headed insect. Enraged, Ao Li shattered the night-luminescent pearl, a treasure bestowed by the Jade Emperor. This act of destroying a heavenly treasure led his father to report him to the celestial authorities, resulting in Ao Li being bound and hung at the gates of heaven awaiting execution. Fortunately, Guanyin Bodhisattva happened to pass by and, upon seeing this, petitioned the Jade Emperor to spare the dragon's life. She proposed that Ao Li be transformed into a horse to aid Tang Sanzang on his journey to retrieve the scriptures as a way of atoning for his sins. In Journey to the West, Guanyin narrates, "I was ordered by the Buddha to descend to the east and seek the one destined to retrieve the scriptures. On my way, I encountered a guilty dragon bound at heaven's gate. I petitioned the Jade Emperor to spare the dragon's life and allow it to follow me to atone for its sins. The Jade Emperor granted my request, ordering the celestial generals to release the dragon into my custody. The dragon expressed his gratitude and vowed to obey. I then led him to a mountain stream and instructed him to wait there. When the scripture seeker passes by, he must transform into a horse to carry him on the journey." Thus the third prince became the White Dragon Horse, accompanying Tang Sanzang and his three disciples on their journey to retrieve the scriptures. The White Dragon Horse's urine. The White Dragon Horse once spoke of the miraculous properties of his urine. "Dear senior brother, surely you are aware of this. I am the divine dragon of the Western Sea. Due to my transgression against the heavenly laws, I was saved by Guanyin, who shaved my horns and shed my scales, transforming me into a white horse to carry our master to the Western Heaven to retrieve the scriptures as atonement. When I urinate into a river, fish that drink it will transform into dragons. If I urinate on mountains, wild grass that is watered will turn into lingzhi mushrooms, which celestial children collect to make elixirs of immortality. That's why I never carelessly urinate in mundane places." In one instance, the white dragon horse's urine played a crucial role in saving a kingdom. By providing just a little, the water was used by Sun Wukong to concoct a medicine that cured the king's life-threatening illness. This successful treatment allowed Tang Sanzang to overcome one of the journey's many tribulations, all thanks to the miraculous properties of the white dragon horse's urine. While his magical abilities are among the weakest of the four disciples, the white dragon horse comes from a noble and prestigious lineage. Unlike the great sage, Marshal Tianping, and curtain-lifting general, who were all severely punished by the heavenly court and spent extended periods enduring hardship in the mortal world, the white dragon horse received relatively lenient punishment. After being saved from a death sentence by Guanyin, he only had to endure 200 lashes and suspension at the gates of heaven. Agreeing to become a companion on the journey to the west was, in truth, the only viable solution for the white dragon horse to escape his predicament. Completing this mission was the only way to clear his sins. Even Guanyin, with her immense divine power, could not easily bypass the decrees of the Buddha or the Jade Emperor to save him outright. Among the four disciples, aside from Sun Wukong, it is evident that the white dragon horse worked tirelessly to help Tang Sanzang reach the western heaven, though he did so without the selfishness of Zhu Baji, who often demanded his share of the luggage. His contributions were quieter than even Xiahou Jing's, as he only revealed his abilities when absolutely necessary. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss out on exciting and valuable content. Thank you very much, and now, goodbye and see you next time.